All right, friends, it is cloudy. It is May 6th. Let's do a day in a life. I just dropped off my daughter at school and I'm gonna go get ready, so I'll check in a little bit. But welcome to a day in a life as an indie author. Have I showed you my new office yet? It's still a work in progress, but look at the shelves. I love them. All right, now it's time for me to write. One thing that I am trying to do more this year is to actually sit down and write like first thing in the morning instead of like putting it off like I have in the past. I can actually draft very quickly, and today I'm hoping to maybe have a 10,000 word day. We'll see if that is even possible, but I didn't write yesterday and I just feel like writing, so we're gonna just write. I also realized I get Part of Forever back next week, and I want to be as close to done with this first draft of the Starlight Springs book 1, like as close to finished as I can be when I get copy edits back for Part of Forever, so I don't have to like work on them exactly at the same time. So anyway, that is going to be part of this day in the life, and I might do a bonus blog for Patreon about finishing the book, so we'll see. First sprint done, and this is where I'm at. It was about 12 minutes, I think, is how much I wrote, but 6:29. We're happy with that. Gotta take lots of little breaks in between everything, so gonna go clean up the kitchen a little bit, and then we will get back to writing. Time to put all this stuff away. All right, looking a lot better. It is 9:30. I have written 1,600 words today, and I did take a little break, like I showed, to clean off the kitchen table. So I've done 2 writing sprints today so far. I need to take a little break because my fingers are getting tingly in my right hand as I have carpal tunnel. So we'll see if I can actually make this into a 10,000 day, or like when my fingers are gonna feel like they are gonna fall off. So I'm gonna do some admin work right now, and then I will get back to writing. But I've got a cat friend over there, and it's going well. I love writing. The story is just flowing, and I love it. I love it so much. I've moved to the dog bed where me and the cat are sitting. This is Donut. I don't know if he's been featured in any videos yet. Got my wrist brace on. Ready to write some more words. Oh, after we do some kitty snuggles. Alright, for a minute while I am snuggling with my cat, I am catching up on a replay for this poetry community that I'm a part of. Maria, who runs the poetry group, runs it every like 12 weeks that you can join, and I joined this past time to help improve my poetry. But I think breaking up my writing with different types of things, like learning about poetry and stuff like that, will help me reach a higher word count by the end of the day. So it's only 10. We still got lots of day left with my daughter at school, so I can watch this and then I'll write some more, and I will check back in a little while. I don't want to do check-ins like every half hour, because I feel like that'll just get really repetitive in this vlog. So I'll check in a little bit. I'm currently working on a scene where the female main character is having an endometriosis flare, but she doesn't know she has endometriosis. She has a bad history of doctors and just telling her to take painkillers for the pain, and it's all too relatable. So it's definitely hard to write. But I also just wanted to say that I'm going to keep writing books with hard things that I've dealt with, or people that I know have dealt with, just because 1, I think representation matters, and 2, I believe that everyone deserves a love story, and we should see that on the page with people having different physical and mental illnesses and hardships and all the things, getting that love story. So gotta make it through this rough scene, then I get to write a caretaking scene, which will be better and more fun, but it's hard sometimes. Anyway, that's where I'm at. It is 1:20 and I'm gonna pause, be done for the day. I've written, let me look real fast, 5,146 words, which is not 10,000, but halfway there, so I'm not mad at all, but my wrists and fingers need a break. So I'm thinking 5,000 is like the most words I can do in a day, but I'm happy with that. We are at the midpoint of the novel and we're at 27,042 words, so not too shabby. I'm thinking this first draft will probably be between 45 and 50,000 words, mostly because my first drafts, I tend to underwrite them and then I add a lot more during the revisions. So yep, that's exciting. So my plan now is to finish this book as quickly as I can. I might even just wait to go through Part of Forever edits, even when I get it back on Monday, until this first draft is done, so I can send the first messy draft off to beta readers and start planning all the edits that will need to happen for this one before I work on Part of Forever. We'll see what happens. But anyway, thanks for coming along today. I am gonna go read or watch Bones and just relax for the rest of the day and go pick up my kid and enjoy the afternoon and evening as a family. So I will be back very soon with another video, and yeah, bye.